What is up, my fellow creatures of the night? It's your boy, Nyte Lyfe, your resident revenant VTuber reborn again, and we are back once again with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I noted when I started last week that Gladiator Beasts were my sort of pet archetype, and that there were some cards missing from it that were recent support that made things actually work in the more modern format. And then on Tuesday, I think, Master Duel updated and they added all of the cards that were missing. Several of those are ultra rares, and I had already used up all of my gems and materials and stuff to build up like a Blue Eyes Primite deck that I've been using, sort of replicating the deck I've been using in real life. There's a few differences with number of copies of certain cards, but for the most part it's the same. So I haven't been able to build the actual so I haven't actually been able to build up the Gladiator Beast deck that I have been wanting, because this is something I've got loaded from this is something I've got loaded up, sort of showing what I'm looking for. Sort of, it's a deck that I built in whatever the Neuron, I think it is, the app for the app for registering for games. I mean, this is a basic one. There's some modifications to be made, but notably there are some very important cards in this, namely did I have that spelled right? Yes. Flavian Coliseum of the Gladiator Beasts, Gladiator Beast Claudius, and Test Panther are all very good cards, and Flavian is one of the starters and main consistency tools. Gladiator Beast Gazelle is another starter and consistency tool that thankfully was only a super rare, so I was able to get those. But Flavian is one of the main starters and a consistency tool, and Claudius is honestly one of the kind of an end board piece, or at the very least an important part of the strategy, because it helped because it builds into recovery and sort of keeps the combo going. And Test Panther is just a sort of useful piece to have. So I need all three of those cards, and they are all ultra rares, and I do not have any, and I do not have the material to make any ultra rares, and I don't have enough cards to break down to make those. So we're going to be playing around today to try and get some gems so I can open some packs. And I mean, hopefully I can just actually pull the cards, but if not, then at least I can hopefully get some materials to break down to pull the cards. In the meantime, I do want to kind of test out my Blue Eyes Primite deck. Like I said, this is close to what I'm using in real life, and I've brought that to locals, and I have yet to win a single game. So clearly there's part of that, and part of that definitely is sort of just me needing to learn the tools and how to properly use them, especially properly using interruptions and hand traps, and the most effective way to do combos. Some of it is also needing to adjust the deck. So, I'm gonna be Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be competing for the spot of the strongest duelist in the world. Be awesome, but I'm not that level of competitive. But ranked duels, casual matches. Okay. Right. So yeah, like I said, what I'm going to be doing is testing around with some, testing around with Blue Eyes Primite and just sort of messing around and doing some, stuff, but, hoping to get some daily goals and other stuff to get some gems so I can open some packs and see what I can do. The goal for this stream is to try and get at least one copy of each of those 3 cards. Even though to actually make the deck work, I need more than one copy of Flavian and preferably more than one copy of Claudius, but it's okay if I don't get that far. Yeah, but what are the... Yeah, but what is this particular... Oh, monsters with odd numbered level... well, I definitely can't do that with a Blue Eyes deck, but... I'm gonna open by just hitting casual match. Yeah, no effect on rank or level. Make a player level not affected. Used. Okay. So, yeah, for right now, I'm just gonna start with some random casual matchups and see where this goes. Okay. Oh. Interesting. My opponent chose to go second. That's unusual. Okay. Oh. It's a good opening hand, but this makes me nervous because... Okay. Let's see. All right. Honestly, one of the big things I want to test is what I can do to start things up, because, like I said, I did some local play I played in some local tournaments with a deck like this, and one of the things that happened I'll save that for next turn. And one of the things that happened was that my Dragon Spirit of White got hit with like Effect Veiler or Infinite Impermanence or something similar. In separate duels, and that did just sort of screw me up pretty hard. So that is one of the things I want to work on, is trying to see what kind of things I can do to play around that if it does get interrupted. Okay, let me activate this effect. Majesty of White Dragons. Okay. Like that. Yeah. Alright. Now let's see what they've got. I don't really have any interruptions, so just gonna have to kind of deal with what happens. I guess Majesty of White Dragons does give me the destruction effect. So I can kind of... Right. Resonator. No, that's fine. Creation Resonator. Shard of Greed. Interesting. Interesting card. You will also notice I did... Oh, okay. You will also notice I did purchase some, like, some of the cosmetics. Okay, Crimson Resonator. Cards in hand. If a monster you control is exactly one Dark Dragon Synchro monster, you can special summon up to 2 Resonator monsters from your hand or deck except Crimson Resonator. Okay. Okay. No, that's okay. Red Resonator. Special summon 1 level 4 lower monster from your hand. Okay. No, that's... yeah, that's okay. I want to save my destruction effects for any kind of... Those are 3 tuners. I guess they can... Interesting. Alright. Activate the effect of True Light so I can... just place... I think Ultimate Creature of Destruction is usually a useful trap to just have around. Okay. Okay. Alright, I can do quite a bit with that. Ether Barrel. Alright. Okay, this... I mean, they could have some crazy strategy here, but this is starting to feel a little bad. Alright, so then we can add Alternative White Dragon and Jet Dragon, because sending Whitestone of Legend to the graveyard will add Blue Eyes to my hand. Okay. Oh, then I can... Okay, yep. Then I can convert Maiden of White. I knew there was a reason I had kept a second Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Then I can summon this out to the field to deal with that. To deal with this. Let's see what I want to do here. I think... Yes. I can then summon out Indigo Eyes. I guess I could place that in the extra monster zone. We said, no, from the deck, not from the hand. So that we can activate the effect of Indigo Eyes. Detach that because it doesn't count as a normal monster for material, but it does count as a normal monster in the grave. Okay, and then got 4,000 attack, Blue Eyes. Yep, and then can activate Jet Dragon, send it to the field. And now we got just a bunch of really big beat sticks. Yeah. Alright, that one felt a little bit bad. It is. Alright. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing. Alright, let's try a standard match, because admittedly, going Blue Eyes Primite into casual does seem a little bit mean-spirited. I mean, it's totally random, so I could have gone up against someone that, you know, so I could have gone up against someone who was running something crazy, but let's see. Tails, okay, opponent's choosing. This guy's got Rescue Rabbit as, which, I mean, doesn't necessarily indicate anything, but, you know. Yeah, like I said, you can see I did purchase some of the cosmetics, including the Blue Eyes White Dragon as my, companion there. Okay, this is not a great going second hand, but workable, I guess. All right. Cyberdark. Okay, interesting. I don't know. I'm at a very weird place. I mean, first of all, like, I do not know. Dragon monster in graveyard. Equip that dragon monster's card. Gets attack to the original attack of the monster equipped to it. Okay. A machine monster that cannot be normal summoned or set, or one Cyber Dragon. Okay, so yeah, we're looking at a Cyber Dragon deck, which is, I mean, Cyber Dragon can be vicious. Because it was, I mean, Cyber Dragon was the original, like, consistent OTK deck back in the day, but yeah, no, this is interesting. Let's see what we got here. Neither player can activate spell cards. Oh, neither player can activate spell cards during main phase 1. Oh, that's an interesting one. Which does... Okay, so... I think I'm better off summoning Maiden of Light. Oh. Unless, of course, they hit me with, Yep, what's this? Wait, what is that? Cyber Network. Destroy this card during your third standby phase after activation. Once per turn, if Cyber Dragon is on the field, you can banish one light machine monster from your deck. This card is sent from the field to the graveyard. Special summon as many of your banished light machine monsters as possible. Okay. So yeah, if I can't activate spell cards during the main phase, then I can't use Mausoleum of Light to get a Blue Eyes into my graveyard before going into the battle phase. But that's okay. If you special summon an effect monster from your graveyard. Okay. Yeah, that's also a thing I gotta remember, because I'm used to having to specifically choose Blue Eyes when using that effect, but it does specifically say from your graveyard, not just any effect monster, so I can still use my Jet Dragon, although its effects can't be activated. But now I can activate Mausoleum of Light and use its effect to put a Blue Eyes in my graveyard so that all my other stuff is at the ready. And then we can have Solemn Judgment and Ultimate Fusion at the ready in case. I don't like the options with Ultimate Fusion very much, but it could still be useful. I don't know, I'm at a weird place because, like, I've done a lot of practice with this deck. However, I don't actually know very much about, like, all of the other cards that exist, all of the other strategies that are out there. So, like, I know this deck and the strategies decently well, and, like, how to put stuff together, but I don't really know what to expect from anyone else. Nice. Okay. Let's see. He didn't activate that effect to... Okay. Is there... I could... Is that a better... No. Maybe. No. It might be. It might have been a better option, but I don't think so, because I think Spirit with Eyes of Blue is my better option to use that. Oh, okay. That's valid. Oh, connection failed. Okay. That's unfortunate. Dude, disconnect. That's unfortunate that, like, yeah, that he disconnected. I mean, I assume that that's good faith and he actually lost connection. Rookie tier 1. Okay. Nice. Okay, got more of legacy pack tickets, which are okay. And I'm not saving that one. That didn't do anything. What's this? Oh, okay. Okay, we'll do another, do another ranked duel, and then I should have, I'm pretty sure I have enough gems to pull like 10 packs. Japanese name. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. This is a pretty good opening hand. Though, of course, plenty of potential for something. Plenty of potential to get stopped, but good opening hand. Yeah, I mean, that is the biggest thing, and why testing against people is... and why I want to, you know, do these ranked duels and test against people, because... I don't... Because when I test on programs like Edo Pro, like, there's only so much I can learn because the CPU isn't super smart about using interruptions and stuff. So the big thing is trying to learn how to play around interruptions. Goes onto the field. That activate made of white. Get that onto the field. And then we can activate Neo Kaiser Seahorse. Put that on the field, activate its effect to lower its own level. Lower its own level by 1. That way. Special summon out Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. Then it probably would be a better idea for me to add a useful trap card like Ultimate Creature of Destruction to prevent one of my monsters from being destroyed, but I do have Solemn Judgment and Ultimate Spirit Dragon, which are both able to stop effects. And then put Jet Dragon in the graveyard. Set both of those on my turn, and then I can activate Whitestone of the Ancients in my graveyard to summon out another Blue Eyes onto the field. Okay. Alright. Let's see what I'm up against. Special... What's that? Nope. Special summon 1 level 7 or lower elemental hero or near Spacian monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. So monster cannot affect, its effect are negated. Okay. Well, Neos is neither on the field nor in the graveyard, so they might be about to put that, to move it there. Though I could, I think if they're gonna try and move Neos to the graveyard, no, because its effect is negated. I don't need to negate its effect. Ooh, okay. It probably would be smarter to negate the polymerization, but I've got enough interrupts that chances are whatever they fusion summon out of this, I can probably stop it. But that might be hubris on my part. Vision Hero Trinity. After this card is fusion summoned for the rest of this turn, this card's attack becomes double its original attack. The fusion summoned card can make up to 3 attacks during each battle phase, cannot attack directly. This card is sent to the graveyard. You can add 1 hero monster from your deck to your hand except elemental hero Shadow Mist. Okay. Yeah, letting that fusion go through was definitely vanity on my part. Can attack 3 times too. Add Neos. Okay. Let's see. 2,000, 4,000, 5,500. I can't attack unless he gets Neos into the graveyard, though. I can survive this turn, but that doesn't actually... Huh? Wait, what? Okay, I'm really confused now. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna do this. I'm really confused. Is there anything I can... I don't think there's anything I can put on the field with just Neo Kaiser Seahorse. I mean, I can... But I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't synchro anything with Neo Kaiser Seahorse. Let's see. Yeah. I guess I'll do Indigo Eyes, and then I can use Mausoleum of Light to let me put another Blue Eyes in my graveyard, and then special that out. Yeah, use that to put another Blue Eyes in my graveyard, activate this, detach, and summon that out. Oh, dang. I was gonna say I could summon out another Blue-Eyed Spirit Dragon, but I forget. I do actually have that in real life, but I don't have that in this deck because Spirit Dragon is an ultra rare. I just have two of them because two came in the, if you take battle damage, oh. What is that? If you take battle damage with this card, you can place this card from your graveyard to spell trap zone. Oh, okay. So that's not too bad right now. Yeah, I have two copies of Ultimate Spirit Dragon because there were two copies in the Blue Eyes White Destiny structure deck. I didn't like buy a second one. Defeat your opponent by dealing more than 4,000 damage at a time. Okay. Alright. Oh boy, we're in bronze. Ooh, what's this? The same level 5. Oh boy, this. Oh, I love these early days Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. These things are so ridiculous. Level 5, 1300 attack, 1600 defense. Okay. $360 gems, a bronze frame. Okay. Anyway. I think... Okay. 1850. Okay, so we'll do one more duel because that should hopefully put me above 2,000 gems, which would then let me... Yeah, we'll do one more rank duel because that should put me hopefully above 2,000 gems so I can just buy 20 packs all at once. And hopefully find some of the important cheese cards. We'll see. Is that Japanese? Okay. Win and you'll gain a rank. Ooh, they've got a cool field too. This would be a great going first hand. Yeah, called by the grave. It's always kind of rough to get that when you're going second. Get that in your opening hand when you're going second. All right, branded loss. Oh, wait, what? Huh? Okay. I don't know what to think about that. 100 gems. Witch's Apprentice. As long as this card remains face up on the field, increase the attack of all dark monsters by 500 and decrease the attack of all light monsters by 400. That one actually got retrained into something like into Link Monster, I think. Karibo and a deck slot. Alright. I think that actually puts me just below. Yeah, 1950. So I will have to do one more. And then hopefully this one will do it. I don't know what... Yeah, I don't know what happened at that last match. Because I don't even think they would have necessarily gotten a chance. I don't even think they would have necessarily gotten a chance to see what I was running, so it's not like they decided the matchup was bad. I mean, I guess maybe they just got a bad opening hand? I don't know. Could have been a lot of things, I guess. Okay. You can send this card from your hand or deck to the graveyard and discard one set Labyrinth spell trap. Huh? Discard one card. Set one Labyrinth spell trap from your deck to your hand. Wait, what? Oh, they're still selecting. Okay. I was confused for a second because I thought that had resolved. But no, that just was the discard cost. Okay. Nope, doesn't say anything about what that does from... I mean, radio effect. Alright, special summon one Labyrinth monster from your deck, also until the end of the next turn. After this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters from your deck or extra deck between monsters. If the monster leaves the field by your normal trap effect while this card is in your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, you can set this card. Okay. Okay, see, I'd heard about Labyrinth, but I've never actually seen it. So this could be interesting, because I have no idea what it actually does. I've just heard the name. Yeah, I'm gonna try something a little different this time, because I am still gonna special summon Azure Eyes, but I think I'm gonna use... because I'm gonna be able to summon a second Blue Eyes to the field because of the effect of Whitestone of the Ancients. I am going to use True Light, but I think I'm going to use it to set a card this time. Ultimate Creature of Destruction is probably my move, maybe, hopefully. And then I can activate Whitestone of the Ancients. Oh. It was probably going to be smarter to play Spirit with Eyes, or Dragon Spirit of White, so I could get rid of that trap card, but... let's YOLO it. Let's see what happens. Okay. Switch some one Labyrinth monster from your deck. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna Solemn Judgment that one. Also, I like I like that cards like Solemn Judgment have a special animation. I think that's really cool. They disconnect. It looked like they disconnected. Yeah. It's kind of unfortunate. Okay. Bronze 3. Okay, yep, there we go. Now we've got gems. Ooh, those boxes are gold. Oh, it's just 2 more Legacy Pack tickets. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, another 180 gems. Nice. Alright, so, let's see. I'm gonna make sure I'm like 90% that I know the right packs, but I am going to double check and make absolutely sure. How to obtain, yeah, Battle of Destiny is what I'm looking for. Right, to the shop. Battle of Destiny. Packs. Let's see. Alright, we got quite a few glowing ones there. Don't have any rainbow ones. I don't actually know what the colors mean entirely. Let's see. Dinakari. DD Lamia. Contract card. Okay. DDD Oracle King Dark. Noxious. Arcanical. Tiger. Okay. So funny story. Like I said, I have been like doing local play. I went to a local tournament last Saturday, and I did face a flipping feeling. I did face an Arcana Force deck where I did take the World OTK in the first match. Like I did not draw any sort of interrupt or interactions. My opponent went first, and they just full comboed into skipping my turn and just taking me out. Flipping Feline. This card is sent from your hand or deck to the graveyard. You can special summon it in face down defense position. After this card is flipped face up, if a monster is sent from the hand and or deck to your graveyard while this card is in the monster zone, you can target one of them, special summon it in face down defense position. Sent from the hand or deck to the graveyard. Oh, that's a weird one. Secutor, Gladiator Beast comeback. Arcana Spread. Yeah, Flightbearer, you can choose the effect. Esadari, I think I actually did need another copy of Esadari. Ooh. Nice. Trojan Gladiator Beast. Darius. Alright. We got our first. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can find the right effect here. Where is there a. Trying to see if I've got an option to strike through. I'm sure that they do. I just do not know offhand. Oop, that ain't it. Okay. Neat. Checking really quick to see, and I say really quick, I'm... Okay. Am I able to just strike out just that? Nope. I think I have this set in a way that I can't really make that happen. Okay. Well then, I'll just add like some kind of, let's put an X next to it. I'll know to format that better next time. But we got Gladiator Beast Claudius. Awesome. Because yeah, fusion summon 5 Gladiator Beast monsters by shuffling the above cards from your field and or graveyard into the deck slash extra deck. So big thing for this is it's great recovery, and especially helpful with link monsters, because most of what Gladiator Beasts did before Claudius and before the link monsters was all about shuffling them back into your deck from the field. But this one, you can shuffle them back into your deck or extra deck from the graveyard, which, yeah, is especially helpful because to summon out the link monsters, you have to send them from the field to the graveyard. So, also, I would love someone, if someone knows better to fact check me on this, let me know, because I know at least, like, a couple years ago, there was, I read a trivia that there were only 2 cards that allowed you to conduct your battle phase twice. That were like Weather Report and an Unfortunate Report. An Unfortunate Report lets your opponent conduct their battle phase twice, and Weather Report is like super specific and conditional. So this may only be the 3rd card in the game that lets a player conduct their battle phase twice. But I don't know for sure, so someone fact check me on that if I'm wrong. But yeah, no. Yeah, if you summon it that way, you can conduct your next battle phase twice. Also, when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can... Yeah, gives you some extra summons when your opponent activates a monster effect, which is solid. Not like the craziest thing, because it doesn't stop them from activating those effects. But it does at least make them think twice about doing it, because during their turn, it lets you summon a level 11 or lower Gladiator Beast monster from your extra deck, which is basically any extra deck Gladiator Beast monster, except for another copy of Claudius. Or during yours, you can just pull out another Gladiator Beast from your deck. Arcana Force the Empress. Sagittari, Indomitable Gladiator Beast, and, ooh, Arcana Force the Sun. Set 1 spell from your deck, that's coin tossing effect. Okay. I don't know... Yeah, I don't know much about any of the more recent Arcana Force cards. I only even vaguely know the ones that came out in the GX era. DDD Headhunt, Archfiend Shield, Noxious, Disarm. Oh, Cup of Ace. Okay. Toss a coin. Heads, draw 2 cards. Tails, your opponent draws 2 cards. Nice. Test Bear. I will want to look into using Test Bear, because the Gladiator Beast deck I've been using has not used it, but looking at its effect, there is some possibilities, because, yeah, if you control a... Yeah, if you control a Gladiator Beast monster summoned from the deck or extra deck, you can special summon this card from your hand, then tribute this card and shuffle 1 Gladiator Beast monster from your hand or face-up field into the deck / extra deck. Special summon up to 2 Gladiator Beast monsters from your deck, treated as a Gladiator Beast summon. So it is... Actually, that affect's even better than I thought it was, because it also lets you take them from your hand. I thought it was just from the field. But, you know, lets you put 2 more Gladiator Beasts on the field, which is very useful. Helps you get to your extra deck monsters even faster. But of course, whether or not that deck slot is better used for just something, for just another Gladiator Beast monster you can put on the field is a question. so we'll want to do some work, some testing with it. Noxious, Respite, the Emperor. Hello there, Totodile Leader. I'm doing well. How are you? Ooh, got more lightning, and this one's glowing. Let's see. Dark Key. Dark Contract with the Gate. During your main phase, you can add one DD monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effective Dark Contract with the Gate once per turn. Take 1 less. Okay. Alright. Come back, disarm. You feel bad. Why do you feel bad? Fusion summon 1 Fiend Fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material. Once per turn. DD Fusion monster this way. You can also banish monsters from graveyard. Okay. Oh, nice. Gladiator Beast Dragaces. I did already have one, but it's not bad to have another. The Hierophant. Deck with a different name for the monsters you control. Special summon 1 level 4 Arcana Force monster from your deck with a different name from the monsters you control. From the monsters. Oh, okay. I'll check that out in just a second when I'm done with the pack opening. From your deck with a different name from the monsters you control, and in your graveyard, special summon 1 Arcana Force monster from your deck to your opponent's field. Oh yeah, because when I took a Arcana Force OTK, this was one of the combo cards my opponent used, because they used this to summon the world from their deck to my side of the field, and then destroyed it. I don't remember what exact combo they used, but they destroyed it and then summoned it back to their side of the field. It's a pretty crazy move. Let's see. Kepler. The Fool. Gladiator Namachia. Arcana Reading. Add 1 card from your deck to your hand that has a coin tossing effect. One adds 1 card from their deck to their hand. Soul Storms. 1 Arcana Force monster. Okay. Another copy of a Hierophant. The Fiend. Okay, let's see. Ooh, a shiny Tigerius. I will not use that. Because Dark Contract with Patent License? That is an amazing name. If your opponent summons a monster with the same card type as a DDD monster you control, you can inflict 1000 damage to your opponent. Also, while this card is on the field, you cannot special summon monsters with the same card type as that special summon monster for the rest of this turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 DD monster from your graveyard or 1 face-up DD pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand. Huh. Another shiny Test Tiger. Number S37, Spider Shark. Rejection. Dark Contract with the Witch. Get 1 card out to destroy it. The Moon. Feline. And last pack in this set. Let's see. Interesting. Yep, shiny Gladiator Beast come back. And DD Griffin. Okay. Not bad. We did get a Claudius in this, so that's good. We are at least one step closer. So I don't actually know how you check out replays in this. I have not tried. Random set play button, it's a deck button, select one select review decks used and change which players want view. Okay, it is from the friends menu. I kind of figured that would be where it is, but I didn't know for sure. ID lookup 883 747 647. Okay. Replay. Total number of turns 3. Going first. Okay. Alright, let's see. Huh. What? What are you running? Primite and Gladiator Beast? Such an odd combo. I guess there's nothing necessarily wrong with it. Gladiator Beast comeback. Okay. Yep. Tamer editor makes sense. Yeah, yeah. Hi. Why would you put Claudius in defense? Darius. I mean, I guess you might not have had it available. I would have probably chosen Test Panther there, but... SP Little Knight, okay. That seems... It seems alright so far. What the heck are they? Oh, okay. Yeah, using... Okay. No, yep, using Gladiator Beast. Got it, using Gladiator Beast Honda to... Yeah, using Gladiator Beast Ondal to trigger the Primite. That makes sense, okay. Ooh, and then, yep. Shrine. We have to discard. I mean, okay, I mean, I don't know, that's, yeah, no, I didn't think about that, but yeah, no, Ondal, using Ondal to enable Primite, it's actually pretty interesting. I mean, I don't know, that didn't seem like, you know, too bad, like, it was kind of vicious, but not the worst thing I've ever seen. I think, did that, yeah, viewing another, okay. But yeah, no, I mean, that wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. And I mean, it wasn't like your opponent was playing, you know, some, like, really basic casual deck. They were at least running Blue Eyes. Oh, sweet, Test Panther. Good. So that's 2 of the chase cards. King Gilgamesh. Alright. Yeah, that gives me my second. So now all I'm directly looking for is Flavian, although I ideally want multiple copies of both that and Claudius. The extra Surveyor. Goddess of the Two Sides. Okay. Titanic Moth. Oops. Next. Let's see. The Magician, the Moon. I don't like that you can get 2 of the same card in a pack. The Emperor. Okay, nothing in particular from that. Let's see what do we got here. Disarm. Dark Contract. Ooh. Gestel. Nice, nice. Ooh. The Scale Surveyor. And a second DD Scale Surveyor. Alright, fine. Sadari. Ooh, a shiny Dragassis? Shiny I've got a couple of shiny Atterics. Ooh. Rainbows. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Let's see. Oh, Light Force. Wait, no. No, I was thinking of Light Barrier, not Light Force, but... Names from your deck to hand. Although, it's still a good one. Let's see what this is. Oh, heck yeah, another Claudius. Perfect. Now, all I need is Flavian, which is kind of still an important part of the strategy. Lovers. Disarm. Good. Revelation of Hope. Send 1 face-up level 8 dragon monster you control to the graveyard. Special summon 1 rank 8 dragon XC's monster from your extra deck. Maybe. That could definitely work as Blue Eye support, but I don't know that I don't know that would really be as beneficial as... Yeah, I don't know that it would be beneficial enough to actually put in my deck. Let's see. Nothing new out of that pack. One more glowing one. Secutor, Taming. Ace, and Galaxy Journey. One of your banished light or dark monsters. Alright. Okay. Nice. Okay, still good. Nah, I'll try and save them, see if I can get another 1,000. Let me go to my Gladiator Beast deck right now. Let's see. What do I... Sadly, yeah. Anyway, I really like Gladiator Beast Diaz, but it's just not good anymore, sadly. And then I need to get rid of one more. I think probably Nerokius or Undabata. I'll go with Undabata for now. I might wind up switching that one back. Because, yeah, 2 copies of Claudius and a copy of Teth's Panther. Still need to get the field spell, though. Okay. Let's see. Rarity. Do I have any ultra rares to break down that I actually would want to break down? What is this one? Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. No, can't do that. I actually can't. Let's see, there's some potential ones I could... I didn't realize Solemn Judgment was at 2. I thought that was at a, I thought that was still at 1. Let's see. I do have an extra copy of Trade-In, so I can dismantle that. You got one of them, High School Mayakashi. Yeah, I can dismantle that. I don't want to dismantle any Gokis, because I'll want to... Goki is another one of those archetypes that I was not around for, but I want to learn more about them. And I know that they are... I know that they recently got new support, and I'm kind of hoping that it's good. I don't really want to dismantle any of these shiny cards. That's Hero Dark Law. That's... See, that one's kind of fun. I don't want to get rid of it yet. Like, I think there's some potential to putting a Masked Hero deck out there. I could dismantle an extra copy of Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's see. I could probably, after the Heavenly Monarch, I could probably get rid of that. Yeah, I'm not going to be building a Monarch deck anytime soon. It still won't be exactly what I'm looking for, but I can... generate one copy of Flavion. Let's see. I only have... Yeah, I was gonna say I only have one copy of those. Okay. Let's look through what I've got here and figure out what I can move around. also, I'll dismantle my extra copy. I feel like there is a super rare card that I wanna... Oh yeah, it was Fire Formation Tenki. Yeah, I was like, if I get the option... Yeah, shiny one of these, so I'll put that. Yeah, I'll dismantle any of my extra copies, which does mean I can create an extra copy of Fire Formation Tenki. Don't know if I'll put it in the deck, but... maybe. Okay, hold on, focus. So, yeah, first thing I'm gonna just dismantle any of my extra copies of anything here. Just to get those extra points around. Oh, jeez. Wait, I have 3 shiny copies of Asterix. So I can dismantle all 4 of the regular rarity ones. Let's see. I know there's probably a shortcut to this, but okay, yeah, I did want to put another copy of this, but also I have 3 copies of Sagittarius I can get rid of. Let's see, and then... Are both... Wait, do I even have... I only have 1 Gladiator Beast come back, and it's not one of the shiny ones I have, I think. Okay. Gladiator Rejection. Yeah, got my 2 copies in there. Okay. This one I can also dismantle 4 copies of. I have 10 copies of Gladiator Beast Noxious. That's insane. Okay, yeah, so let's finish clearing these. What? Oh, what? Oh, I just clicked generate. I didn't want to do that. Okay. Why can't I dismantle? I have 4 copies of it. Whatever. Not too concerned. Alright. What's that? Because I have... Alright. Let's see. There should be... Nope. I mean, yeah, not that I even have to worry about having extra points for the normal rarities, but I just want to kind of clear some extra stuff just to do it. Okay, and then... Alright. Anyway, let's see. So, 2 copies of Sagittari, 3 of Castel. I think I'll only keep 1 of Darius. Patrick's. Keep a test bear in there to mess around with. 2 copies of Vespasius, 1 of Augustus. I can get rid of Respite. Keep 1 copy of Comeback. How many of the ones I have are Beast Warriors, I think? Okay. Okay. Like 3 of them are Beast Warriors, so that's enough that I might get benefit out of Tensu, but maybe. I'll keep that in to test around with for right now. I'm gonna keep one copy of Indomitable Gladiator Beast for right now. Might wind up just getting rid of it altogether. Okay, and now I should fill the other stuff with, let's fill the other stuff with some useful generics, Pankratops, Ash Blossom. Do I have a copy of... I don't think I do. Oh, I do. It's a super rare. Get a copy of Droll and Lockbird in there. Maybe Nibiru? Or maybe, no, I think Gamma CL might be my better option. I guess Effect Veiler? Yeah. It's not perfect because I need, like, I need more copies of Flavion to give me better chances of actually drawing it, because that's a really important card to get this deck running. But I think I'll do a casual... So this one actually is justifiable to put in casual, because I think I'll do a casual match to test out. Yeah, I'll do a casual match to test out this deck and see how it plays. See if it, you know, works out all right. There's definitely a lot of potential adjustments to be made, but it's a good start. Oh yeah, I guess I can also update. I do have a copy of the card Flavion. Ooh, this guy's got Jinzo. It's I was gonna say Deckmaster, but that's not what that is. Alright. Got one copy of all of our chase cards. Once again, selecting going second is interesting. Ooh, he's got a really cool field. Oh, Bark. Ooh, that's not a great place for me to be at the start, though, because Test Bear won't do anything. Oof. Yeah, this is not a great place for me to be. Depending on what he's playing, I might just lose right out the gate. That was a bad opening hand. But that's why this is testing. Because that definitely shows that that some adjustments need to be made to my deck balance. Because if I can go first and literally have no cards in my hand that I can actually use, that's bad. Okay. And then discarding a card. You can special summon this card by discarding one card. Apprentice Illusion Magician and Gaia the Magical Knight. Okay, what is this? What is this deck? Ooh, looks like they're... Okay. They're having some trouble with their connection. Hopefully, I kind of hope they... Yeah, I hope they don't disconnect, because I would much rather actually... So I'd much rather play this out. Okay, during the battle phase, you can discard this card and select one. What was that? When Blackluster Soldier or Gaia the Fierce Night monster you control gains 15 Hydra attack until the end of the turn. Not going to lose this turn, but that does not put me in a good place. face down card. Okay. That's bad. That's, yep. That's pretty much, because yep. Yeah, no, I mean, that's pretty much a loss for me. I mean, I guess technically I should just surrender, but I kind of like just playing things out. And I mean, you know, look, if I'm gonna lose this badly to an opponent, I want to give them the chance to just, oh, freaking DD Warrior Lady, really? That was an annoying card back in the day. We're still using it? Oh, okay, what are they doing? That's interesting. Link 3, Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. Ooh, it's a rainbow. Monster's material, your opponent cannot target it with card effects, also cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. This card destroys the opponent's monster by battle. Wait, do they actually? I mean, very low chance that I can do anything to get myself out of this situation. But the fact that I even survive for another turn is wild. Unless they've got something face down that can... Yeah. The very fact that I actually survived for another turn is wild. Oh, wait, no. What's that? Okay. Envoy of Chaos. Yeah, okay. That's, Yep, I got nothing I can do. GG's on that one. Alright. Alright, let's check this deck. Definitely gonna have to... Yeah. I mean, that was a bad draw, but the fact that I could draw that badly for that many turns definitely show that something's very wrong. Huh. I'll go with one more... I'll go with one more casual match with this deck. Because that was an especially bad... Yeah, no, that was just especially bad luck, but... I don't know, that's weird. I didn't know Book of Moon was a companion you could have. Okay. That's a much better opening hand. I think I want to go with... Yep, that's what I want to do. I want to go with Coliseum of the Gladiator Beast. Do I... Yes. Test Panther on the field, and then had something. Actually, the thought occurs to me, I think... Oh, wait, oh man, I keep forgetting that I can't target Gladiator's rejection with this one. No, because actually I think I want... Keep forgetting that I can't target Gladiator's rejection with effects like that because it's called Gladiator's rejection and not Gladiator Beast rejection. Because I think I want to put out Darius with this. Then I can put Darius on the field. This combo doesn't actually land me in a very good place, like... Because I can't even really use it to put out anything that useful. In fact... that only puts... In fact, let's see, that's 3 Gladiator Beasts in the graveyard and 2 on the field, so that doesn't even give me enough to summon out Claudius. I should have used Flavion to get... Oh wait, no, it does. Oh yeah, no, 3 in the graveyard, 2 on the field. I don't know if this is actually the best way to do this, but we're doing it. It probably isn't. But got Claudius on the field, and if I get to the next turn, I get to conduct a battle phase twice. And then War Chariot's probably better, so I can just stop one effect. Alright, let's see what they've got. Oh. Well, you know... Should probably have accounted for... Well... Okay. That does suck a lot to just... like, alright. Did all that combo, all that setup, and Dark Hole. Alright, well, that sucks. Oh, interesting. Vespasius... Well, I can't summon that. Yet. Okay, so I would... Dangerous call here, but I think Effect Veiler is better for me. And then I can use Gestel to actually get out. Not come back. Gladiator's rejection. And then... I hate to say this, but I think the right move is actually just to go straight into battle phase, because if I summon out Darius, that only lets me bring in... Why did they have Neospatian Grand Mole face down? Okay, so we can activate this effect. Have Vespasius. Put Bestiary on the field, and then use Gladiators. Oh, wait. I mean, it's fine, but I forgot Gladiators Rejection specifically summons them in defense mode. Because I was going to say I can use it to summon out another monster to attack with, but... Anyway. Oh. Oh. No, I don't want to activate that because that will not benefit me in any way. Monster Reborn to the top of their deck. That's interesting. Alright. Now I can put Darius on the field. I probably should have done that with the second battle phase, but oh well. Put Darius on the field. Bring Claudius graveyard. Then let's see. What's my actual best call here? We put out Darius. Use its effect to get Darius back from the graveyard. Use its effect to just summon out Claudius again. This definitely wasn't the most efficient use of the cards I've got here, but it's something. Oh, okay. Alright, I mean, it seemed a little early to surrender. I wasn't nearly... I guess it was taking a while to combo stuff. That might have... Alright, well, whatever. Let's try one more. It is automatically analyzed and processed to check and block accounts using it. Okay, cool to know, I guess. Ooh, that's a cool card case. Also, is that Rise Chaos Dragon they've got? Is there a gimmick? Okay. Okay, yeah, so I can actually effectively use this. Then I can grab out Gladiator Beast, Castell, and I don't have another. No, I don't have another Gladiator Beast in my hand, so Castell and Vespasius just as my good generic summons. Get Castell to search out Flavian. I think I can only special summon. I already used my normal summon this turn, so I can't set these two face down, and that. Oh yeah, then I can use this. What? Oh, connection failed. Okay, well. I mean, there are hidden gimmicks in each field? Question mark? Why does that end in a question mark? That seems like it is a statement, not a question. 2 perk 30s. I don't know what that name means. Alright. Alright. How do I most effectively use this? If I had another Gladiator Beast in hand, it would have been perfect. But I don't, so we're going to, yep, and then use Sagittari, discard Darius, so that's 1 in the graveyard, and then that lets me draw 2. Okay, nice, nice. Looking at Flavian. Test Panther. Do I add a Gladiator Beast monster, or is there a spell card that... Actually, maybe. Yes. Because then I can... Yeah, because I can summon this out and activate Gladiator Beast. Come back. To the field. Then use that to summon Darius. Then I can use Darius to summon Darius. Doesn't really matter which of these I choose. Then I can use these two. I think I'll probably have to use this to fusion summon Claudius, but that's okay. Yeah. I've only got 4 in the graveyard, and I want Darius on the field during my opponent's battle phase, or yeah, during my opponent's turn. Activate that, and then set these 2, and then I forgot to activate Test Panther. Because activating Test Panther lets me lets me shuffle Gladiator Beast back into the deck to summon out a new one. I don't necessarily know what move I could have done with that, but it still would have been helpful because it would have let me activate Flavian to set a trap card. Oops. Okay. It's a learning experience. Okay. No. Unizombie. Increase target's level by 1. Not that one, not that one. There it is. Oh, I can use that to summon out. For some reason I thought that Tamer Editor had something that prevented it from being special summoned by those kind of effects, but no, it doesn't. Which I guess makes sense since the text says ignoring the summoning conditions. I'm sure there's probably some text that supersedes other things that say ignoring summoning conditions, but because these things are weird, but still getting Domitianus. Red Eye Zombie Dragon. Red and text should attributing one zombie monster. Okay. Interesting. I didn't realize that was not a once per turn effect. I don't find this out and see what's happening. Huh? Yeah, you really need to read the effects of the effect of Domitianus. Because it lets me choose what, it lets me choose a target for my opponent's attacks. Okay, I think they canceled the attack. Remember that for the future. I always forget that I always forget that when you activate a card effect like that, they can just, yeah, they can just stop the attack. Alright, I'm having weird luck here, so I'm gonna go back to doing a couple more ranked with Blue Eyes Primite. I might, Aslan. Since this is still low rank stuff, I might... Yeah, since this is still lower rank stuff, I might be able to bring the Gladiator Beast deck into this, but I don't know if I want to bring in an unready version of it. But I might. Good opening hand, but no interaction from my opponent's turn, so let's see. Interesting. Ooh, okay. Ooh, this is a dangerous position, because I don't know if they got a really bad opening hand, or if they've got some crazy strategy. Sage with Eyes of Blue. Can I use... I think there's ways I can use White Stone of Legend effectively here. I think. Activate that effect. Of white. So I can activate Spirit of Eyes of Blue. Summon Dragon Spirit of White. If I understand correctly, yep, that means I can get rid of that card. Let's see. Bit of risky behavior here. I think this has a good shot of. I can activate this, summon. And then I can activate this to bring out Azure Eye Silver Dragon, which activates its effect, and so it can't be destroyed by the Spirit Dragon's effect. Interesting. Alright. No. What's this? Oh, piercing battle damage. Okay, that's fine. Spell trap card on the field, destroy that target. Ooh, okay. Oh, stamping destruction, yeah, okay. Interesting. Okay, are they... If they destroy True Light, like, that's not the worst thing because Azure Eye's effect. Okay. Destroy Mausoleum of Light, that kinda sucks for me, but it's not. It's far from the worst thing they could have done. But destroying True Light wouldn't have really given that much. Yeah, it wouldn't have really done that much because Azure Eye's effect. Would have prevented True Light's destruction effect from destroying my monsters. Well, from destroying Blue Eyes and Azure Eyes. I wouldn't have protected Maiden of Light, but I don't care about that. Alright, none of those effects, but I can bring back Spirit Dragon. Or Dragon Spirit of Light. Not Spirit Dragon, something else. Ooh, Threatening Roar, okay. I can't... Oh, no. No, I can't. because Primite Drill Beam is a quick play. So we stop that effect. Then, because Dragon Spirit of Light is treated as a normal monster in the graveyard, I can summon it with that effect. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Oh. Nice, get a little bit of, rare points to make. Alright. 100 gems. What's this? Dark Zebra. This is the only card in your control during your standby phase. It is automatically placed in defense position. Oh man, like this was... Yeah, when did this card come out? Because yeah, was this from the era where a level 4 1800 was considered like crazy? Destroy all monsters you control, and if you do, inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each destroyed monster. Okay. That's a weird one. Let's... Okay, you know what? I'll try going into ranked with my Gladiator Beast deck. Another 250. Okay. It's not quite... Yeah. Still not quite ready, but it's still solid. My opponent's name is just Deck. That's interesting. Alright, not the best, not the worst. I can work with this. Okay. Yeah. It's material from it. Use 2 monsters from your hand, deck, or field as material. You cannot special summon from the extra deck as a fusion monsters the turn you activate this card. Okay, yeah, branded fusion. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster that mentions Fallen of Albaz as material. Okay. Discard fusion summon, you can discard 1 card. Fusion summon 1 level 8 or lower fusion monster from your extra deck by shuffling fusion materials mentioned on it into your deck from monsters on your field, graveyard, and or face up banished card. Let's go deck. Okay. Okay, alright. I don't really know enough about branded fusion to know if that's a weird move. Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon. Once per turn, you can send 1 fusion monster from your extra deck to your graveyard. Banish 1 monster on the field. Also, this card cannot use this effect next turn. Wake effect. its owner's control leaves the field because of your opponent's card. You can destroy all monsters your opponent controls during the end phase of this turn. Oh. Well. Add one branded spell trap from your deck to your hand. It's a fusion monster you control destroyed by battle. It leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect. While this card is in the graveyard, you can target an effect monster your opponent controls, special summon this card. You get the target monster effect until the end of the turn. Okay. Alright. During your main phase, you can fusion summon one level 8 or higher fusion monster, using monsters from your hand or field as material. Face up non-fusion fairy monster you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect. Destroyed by battle, you can target one level 8 or higher fusion monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Fairy, okay. Okay. Red a plant. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, place one predator counter on it, and if it is level 2 or higher, it becomes level 1 as long as it has predator counter. Negate the activated effects to your opponent monsters that have predator counters. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. That's, yeah, no? I mean, Ooh, this'll be interesting, because I have something I can do with this, but that requires a lot of things to go right. Okay, that's actually good. I wanted them to place that now. Because otherwise, although I don't know what the face down cards are that they have, and that puts me in a heck of a position. Also, do still just get my stuff wrecked because that was a fairy monster, so they do get to special summon. Yep. Let's see, is there anything I can actually do? Huh? Banish one monster on the field. Wait, that's... That was the wrong timing to use that. Because the only monster... Because Mirror Jade's now the only monster on the field. Yeah, because my Gladiator Beast returned to the hand as a cost. No, maybe. Ah, this one's tough. I think... This is really what I want to do, but it's what I'm going to. Because now we can use that to put out Tamer Editor. It's also taking a risk because Heraclinos might actually have been the smarter choice there. Put those two cards face down. Yeah. Might have been a little early to negate to blow that effect negation, but I don't know. Okay. Right, Geki. Yep. Why did they have Raigeki set? Is that part of the strategy, or did they just choose to do that just to do it? That's interesting. Also, yeah, it probably would have been smarter to choose Gestel so that I can... Yeah, probably would have been smarter to choose Gestel so that I could have Flavian on the field right now, because then I could use that to defend during the battle phase. Activating Pneumachia would not give me anything useful right now. Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. Okay, not what I expected to see. I mean, a good card, just not what I expected to see. Let's see. Yeah. Discard one card, fusion. Well, even more fusion monster from yesterday. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Stimachia doesn't help me here. Depending on what I draw, I might not have any way out of this. Okay, Sagittari. Let's see, so this can get up to 2400 with Pneumachia. Taming can... I could crash into a defense position monster. Yeah, nah. Yeah, I think that's GG. Well played on their part. Oh gosh, the disappointed blue eyes is pretty tough to look at. Alright. Alright, let's give that one more shot with this. Let's give it one more shot with this partial Gladiator deck, and see, I might be able to do something with it, but maybe not. Oh. Okay. So, is there a problem with my connection, or am I just getting, like, weird luck? So my stuff looks like it's doing fine. Not familiar with that monster. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that companion monster. Okay. Alright, that's a weird opening hand. That's not super useful. Yeah, it's the one problem. That's the one big problem with the Gladiator Beast deck is they have some really good starter options, but there's just not quite enough. Crimson Gaia. I want Red Dragon Archfiend. Mentions it from your deck or your graveyard to your hand, except for Gaia. You change all monsters your opponent controls face in a defense position. There's like... Wait. That's not... No, that's not enough to make a Red Dragon Archfiend, but yeah, I assume... It's gonna sync for someone, you can target one Resonator monster in your graveyard, special summon. I see. Got it. And then they can turn that into a Red Dragon Archfiend. I haven't actually seen the Red Dragon Archfiend, like, archetype support. I mean, it makes sense. I assumed that there would be, but yeah, I hadn't actually seen it. Wait, that was a level 1 tuner, so they're turning into level 7. What? Interesting. Target one card in the field and destroy it. Okay, they're gonna, yeah. Field that monster can attack until the end of your opponent's turn. Okay. Okay, yep, there. Synchro monsters on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay. And so they're gonna... Oh! Oh, what is that? That is... level... No, what? Level 12. Oh, yep, Red Supernova Dragon. Gains 500 attack for each tuner in your graveyard, cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. When my opponent's monster declares an attack, you can activate this effect, banish this card, also, okay. Yeah, this ain't looking like, this ain't looking like I got a lot of ways out of this. Because if it can't be destroyed by my card effects, then that also means that I can't use Gladiator Beast Chariot to destroy it. And it's got 5,500 attack. Because, yeah, it says, yeah, cannot be destroyed by an opponent's card effects. Let's see. So, yeah, Darius only requires... So I can summon out... Okay, so I can put Darius on the field. Which would let me summon a monster from my deck. But I don't actually know if that gets me anywhere. Yeah, especially with this thing not being able to be destroyed by card effects, that puts me in a pretty bad position because, oddly enough, high attack, not really something this deck can do that well. Because, like, I can probably combo enough stuff to put Claudius on the field, but it's still not strong enough. I've currently got 2 in the graveyard, and I can easily... activate this, send Esatari to the graveyard, turn it into level 5. Oh, wait. What's that? Once per turn, when your opponent activates you can activate this effect. Banish this card, also banish all cards your opponent controls. Well, I can at least activate War Chariot to stop that, but I don't think War Chariot can destroy it, because it can't be destroyed by card effects. But I can at least stop its effect. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3 Gladiator Beasts in the graveyard. Get Tamer Editor on the field. Then activate its effect. But I don't think that actually gets me anywhere. Yeah, I don't know. Right now I'm kind of just seeing if I can do anything. Cause like I'm pretty well backed into a corner here. During your opponent's battle phase, Gladiator Beast monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, I can stall a little bit. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, might be able to eat a couple of turns here, but I don't know if any of that means anything. $4,500. I think I could theoretically. What is this thing? Enter electric attack. You can special summon this card from your hand. Oh no. Yep, he's gonna add some more stuff in here. Ooh, is this? To activate this effect, this card gains 300 attack for each level that the non-tuners had. Oh, alright, I skipped over the part that it inflicted burn damage. Because if they're gonna... Oh, I was gonna say, if they're gonna turn this into a Red Dragon Archfiend, so per turn you can destroy as many other special summoned effect monsters on the field as possible. Okay, wait, what's... Am I currently chaining? Okay. Yeah. No, that one's okay. You can destroy as many other special summoned effect monsters as possible on the field, with attack less than or equal to this card's. Which is 2 of mine, not 3, but, alright, let's cancel that effect, but then they can cancel that with the other one. And that banishes all cards I control. Yep. Oh, it didn't... Wait, it didn't negate that? I mean, it doesn't matter that it didn't negate that effect because that doesn't do anything in that particular instance. This battling an opponent's monster to the end of the damage step, negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Oh, wow. Bring the end phase of the cards to the graveyard. One Red Dragon Archfiend in your graveyard and special summon it. Okay. Yeah, this ain't looking like I got much of a way out of it. Yep, and then yeah, that red supernova dragon comes back. Well, yep. GG's. I ain't got nothing I can do on that. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's do another Under Blue Eyes Primite and see if I can... Ooh, they got a Dark Magician as their companion. Doesn't necessarily mean they're actually running Dark Magician, but it'd be interesting. Yeah. Oh, wait, okay, they're choosing to go second. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. No, this is a good opening hand. Could be better, but could be worse. Especially with Call Cry. That's very useful. set this and this. And yep, that's all I can do. Okay. Two good negates out on the field, plus just my big beat stick blue eyes sitting here, so it's not the worst position to be in. Okay, what is this? This card is normal summon, target one level 3 or lower dragon monster in your graveyard, equip that dragon monster to this card. No, because there shouldn't be a dragon monster in the graveyard at all yet. Unless I missed something. Okay. Okay, alright. Interesting. Okay, I was gonna say, like, I was gonna say, did they have something they could have crashed into me? Like, some kind of benefit they could have gotten from crashing into me? Ash Blossom. And then I can, no, I can activate Ether Barrel. Return that. Like, I could use Drill Beam, but, like, why? And then let me just summon out Ether Barrel again. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to hit that, but I guess there's not really a problem with doing it. Okay. I guess there's not particularly reason to have 2 copies of Primate Drill Beam just sitting on my field, but I'm gonna have it. And then I don't really have a way to get another Blue Eyes into my graveyard, because otherwise I could, because if I could get another Blue Eyes, I could put Indigo Eyes into the grave. Or I could summon out Indigo Eyes and use that to finish it off this turn, but I don't. So instead I'll just throw down with that for now. Yeah, I definitely want to keep both Blue Eyes on the field so that I've got the activation condition for Drill Beam. Ooh. Chaos Form. Interesting. Alright. I really love the Ritual Summon animation in this game. Chaos Max Dragon. Cannot target this card with card effects. Okay. Okay, so so I can't target it with Drill Beam. Yeah, so I can't target it with Drill Beam, so interesting. Alright. can't really directly shut this down, but I think this is still winnable. Whitestone of the Ancients. What can I do with Whitestone of the Ancients? Let's see. So... Okay, so I can... So there's gotta be a move I can pull off here. I don't know what that move would be. I already used up both. Yeah. If I hadn't used up my second... Yeah, if I hadn't used up my second Dragon Spirit of White, this would have been... I would have actually been in a solid position. Does this target? No. You know what? Actually, this is one of the cards that, yeah, it's also included in the structure deck, but I didn't really take the time to figure out how to use properly. Because Hieratic Seal might be able to do something for me. I might have been able to make some use out of Jet Dragon, but... let's see. I mean, yeah, Erratic Seal either will or won't work, because it either does what I think it does, or it doesn't. Only the most insightful commentary on Nyte Lyfe channel. What is this? You can special summon this card by triggering one machine monster. You can fusion summon one machine fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand and or field as material. When a fusion monster you control is destroyed by battle, you can banish this card from your graveyard, add one power bond from your deck to your hand. I don't think I'm particularly... Okay. Alright, this either does or doesn't work how I think it does. Use that as tribute so I can activate its effect. Yes, okay. Great. Then, I can use it to summon out a dragon monster. No, Jet Dragon. I forget if it's attack and if it's just that their attack and defense go to 0, or if its effect is also negated. But Jet Dragon's still probably my better choice. Nice. Alright. Now we can go into Indigo Eyes. Then activate its effect. Detach Jet Dragon. Some Blue Eyes. And direct attack. Alright. Alright. That's a good duel. Definitely were some things I could have done better there, but no, that was good. But that was a good game. Alright. Bronze tier 1. Oh boy, Steel Scorpion. If a non-machine type monster attacking Steel Scorpion will be destroyed at the end phase of your opponent's second turn after this attack. That is such a, like, another... I mean, that's even a wild card. Obtained item car. What? Huh? You can just add a car as your companion? Alright. What does that put me? 730. Okay. Do one more. Do one more standard duel with the Blue Eyes Primite. Okay. Man, I'd never get to choose when playing in ranked. Once again, we're choosing real second. It's interesting. So maybe I should remove the Called by the Grave border from my ID picture. Like, I thought it was cool, but it really, really isn't. Okay. Why would I? I'm sure there probably is a strategy where you would want to, like, Ash Blossom your own Sage with Eyes of Blue. Let's see. The question is, do I discard Dragon Spirit of White to activate? I think I do. Okay. Yes. All right. Also, I really love the art for Melody of Awakening Dragon, but yeah, I think I discarded my Dragon Spirit of White because I definitely don't want to discard Ash Blossom, and I think I want to keep Dark Ruler no more because there's a lot of risk to getting rid of that. Okay. Then we can special summon alternative White Dragon using its effect. Activate Spirit of Eyes Blue to get my Blue Eyes on the field. Or yeah, to get the regular Blue Eyes on the field. Activate Maiden of White. So I think the move, yeah, I think the move is still to summon Azure Eyes. And then I can activate this to summon other blue eyes from the grave. 2 blue eyes, white dragons, plus azure eyes. And all of them are... yeah, all of them cannot be destroyed or targeted for this turn. Probably would have been a better idea to place down a trap card I could use rather than summoning that other blue eyes. If this card is normal summoned, add 1 cyber spell trap. I'm gonna Ash Blossom that. That's so annoying that they actually have her giggling. Like, that's just wrong. Well, let's add Majesty of White Dragons. Why? Okay. Now, yes. Because Dragon Spirit of White is treated as a normal monster in the grave, so I can summon it using Azure Eyes Silver Dragon's effect. Then, let's see. I can get Indigo Eyes out here. Activating its effect doesn't really do anything in this instance, but I'll do it. Then we can attack with Indigo Eyes. I don't know, see, that's always been my problem with competitive games, is like, I know you just sort of have to play kind of ruthlessly and optimally, you know, GG's, but I feel bad, like, using a strategy oppressive enough, like using things like Ash Blossom and just shutting things down like that. Alright, Silver Tier 5. Oh, we got a gold box. And we get 2 Legacy Pack tickets. Alright, 90 gems, silver frame. New mission. Oh. Reach gold rank. Let's see, does that put me at... Yep. That puts me over 1,000, so I'll probably... Yeah, I'll probably end on this pack opening. Alright, we got Oh, we got like 6 gold shiny packs. Ooh. Let's see. Noxious, Disarm, Sagittari, DD Orthos. Second DD Orthos. Dark Contract with the Gate. During your main phase, you can add 1 DD monster from your deck to your hand. Okay. Let's see. What's this? Light Force. And... Alright. Second copy of Flavion. We are in business. Fiend, Dark Contract with Witch, Gladiator Taming, Disarm, the Moon, the Empress, Sagittari. Oh, shiny Sagittari, and Arcana Spread. Oh, okay, Arcana Spread. Arcana Spread, DD Serpent Kepler, the Moon, shiny Indomitable Gladiator Beast. Oh, I don't know what I clicked to do that. Number 38, Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. 2 level 8 monsters. Okay, so that could be used in the Blue Eyes. Once per turn, when a spell, card, or effect is activated on the field, you can negate that effect, and if you do, attach that card to this card as material. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can detach 1 material, change the attack target to this card, and perform damage calculations. Another face-up Xyz monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect. You can target 1 face-up Xyz monster you control against attack. It's one of the... Oh! Oh, yeah, no, I'm putting that in the extra deck for my Blue Eyes. I think I even have space for it, so... Yeah, no, that's good. Alright, Gladiator Beast Comeback, Tigerius, Headhunt. Ooh, Shiny Test Bear. Demakari, Noxious, Flipping Feline. Alright, nothing special there. Glowing Pack. The Emperor. The Lovers. Neither player contributes summon Arcana Force monsters. That's such an interesting Tails effect to just like DD Swirl Slime. This card is in your hand. You can fusion summon 1 DD fusion monster. Okay. Okay. Anyway. Ooh. 3 lightning bolts and a glow pack. Parry. Merciful Fate. Bestiary. Glow Up Bulb. Oh wow. Another one of those cards that like was really, really good at one point. Another Dragaces. I have no idea how to pronounce the name of most Gladiator Beast monsters. Nope, only 1 lightning bolt on this one. Assume that has to do with rarity and stuff. Gladiator Rejection, Theme, Secutor. DDD, Abyss King Gilgamesh. Alright. Temperance. DD Griffin, Test Bear, Darius. Ooh. Special pack, I think. Indomitable Gladiator Beast, the Moon. Temperance, Demakari. Scale Surveyor, and another Glow Up Bulb. Nice. So, let's see. Okay, so first things first, let's go to my Blue Eyes Primite before I forget. Obtained order. Before I forget, where is Hope Harbinger? Yeah. Before I forget, let's add this to the Blue Eyes Primite, because that's... yeah, no, that works. Okay, so we have a second copy of Flavian Coliseum of the Gladiator Beast. Take out that indomitable Gladiator Beast. My goal is to have 3 of them. Do I have 3 ultra rares I can disassemble? I mean, I have ones I can. Let's see, I'll take one of those glow-up bulbs right now, and maybe the second one. Light Force, okay. Dismantle 1 copy, and then let's look. I don't think I'm gonna use this, so. Then we can generate my 3rd copy of Flavian. Alright. That means that we have completed the goal of the stream. Gotten this full set. There's still some cards I will want to add, and you know, plenty of testing to be done to fine-tune this deck. But we got everything I'm looking for in it. Since I've got all that, I will do what? No, didn't mean edit deck. Since we got everything, I will run 1 duel with this deck. And see Sakura. See if I can do anything worthwhile. Okay, good start. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's Gladiator Beast charge. So. Yeah, so that's a good start. So I can use this. Oh. Ooh, Maxi. Oh, that's... oh. Yikes. Okay. So I can use the effect of Gestel to summon out Augustus. And then use Augustus' effect to summon out one of my others. Do I want to do... well, they might be about to stop me, but do I want to do Atorix or Sagittari? Tribute this... what did that do? You can tribute this card from your hand or face up field special summon 1 rescue ace monster from your hand. Okay. So... Sagittari will let me draw 2 cards. Atorix puts another monster in my graveyard and can let me just go straight to Tamer Editor. Okay. Unless that misses timing? Does it? No. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Not that one. Not that one either. Where am I going? This one. Okay, what is this? Oop. Can banish one rescue ace card from your graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. Target one effect monster your opponent controls, change it to face down defense position. This card is sent to the graveyard. You can target one of your banished rescue 8 monsters, except a level 8 monster, special summon it. Okay. Oh! What is this? You can banish 2 rescue ace cards from your graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. You can set up to 4 rescue ace quick play spell, normal traps with different names from your deck. Another card you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, except during the damage step you can destroy one card on the field and destroy it. Okay. So that's gonna switch to face down, which, yeah, gonna use the... Yep. Which does 2 things, doesn't it? Because that also prevents it from being used for... Yeah, because if it's face down, I can't use it for link summons either, can I? I can still summon out Darius and then summon out a Gladiator Beast from my deck, but what do I actually do with that? I don't know if I have any from my deck that are overly useful here. That said, I have 3 Gladiator Beasts in the graveyard, 3 on the field. Normal summon. I'm taking some risks here. Also, I mean, also I'm giving them so many draws from XC. Select that. Wait. No, hold on. I have 5 in my graveyard, so I can just use all. So I can just target all the ones in my graveyard. I am giving my opponent so many cards with Max C right now. And I forgot that this was turn 1, so I can't even go to a battle phase. Wow. Try and use Numachia. I guess Gladiator Beast Charge does actually give me quite a bit of utility here. But my opponent also has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand. So they've probably got a good chance of having some useful stuff to take me down here. Yes, it's not an ideal place for me to be. Okay. Let's see. To the Fire Charmer Ablaze. No, not yet. You can target one fire monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it, destroyed by battle, or destroyed by an opponent's card effect. Oh. Banish one spell or trap card. Okay, yeah. I don't have a good use of Pneumachia, and that's unfortunate that they banished it, because if it was sent to the graveyard, I could actually have, you know, it would have activated the effect to make it so none of my Gladiator Beasts can be destroyed by a battle. This, however, might, well, depends on what they have to back it up, because this, however, might be a misstep. Rescue Ace Turbulence, that counts as them having activated an effect, so I can use Claudius. Special summon this card as well. Okay, I mean, that's not particularly. So then I can use Claudius to summon out Dominacius? Or I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that name. Monster special summon. Okay. A monster special summon to your opponent's field, except during the damage step, you can special summon one level 1 or lower, rescue ace monster from your graveyard. No, that I will allow. I can, because I can destroy up to 4 monsters with Gladiator Beast charged with. They just use Ash Blossom on themselves? Okay, I'm not gonna stop you from doing that. Another card you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect. You can target one card on the field and destroy it. Okay. So I do have to worry about that. Alright. Nope. I'm shutting that down with Dominacius right now. I am going to be pronouncing this card's name differently every single time I use it. Domitianus? Yeah, Domitianus, I think. Oh, okay. Let's see, what is this going to? Promethean Princess bestowed of fire. Good. You can only use each of the 4. During your main phase, you can special summon one fire monster from your graveyard. If a monster is special summoned to your opponent's field while this card is in your graveyard, you can target one fire monster you control and one monster your opponent controls to destroy them. Okay. And if you do special summon this card. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Because, you know, they can summon back Rescue Ace, another card, another Rescue Ace. Oh, okay. I was gonna say they can target and send one of mine and flip one of mine, but not what they're doing. Summon Great Raging Phoenix. Face-up fire monster you control destroyed by battle or card effect. While this card is in the graveyard, you can target one of those monsters, special summon this card, and if you do, this card gains attack equal to that monster's attack. Okay. No. No. You can choose one effect monster your opponent controls with the highest attack, and neither player can activate that monster's effect on the field this turn. Well, my highest attack monster's effect has already been activated. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you contribute this card from your hand. You can only use... Okay. That doesn't... Oh, okay, and then... Oh, no. World Sea Dragon Zeolantis. Yeah, the effect monster I have with the highest attack has already activated its effect. You can banish all monsters. During your main phase, you can banish all monsters on the field and special summon as many monsters as possible that were banished by this effect to their owner's field face up or in face down defense position. Ooh. Okay. Yep, no. Gladiator Beast charge. Just gonna destroy both monsters. That doesn't negate the effect activation, but does mean that they can't summon any monsters to their side of the field, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I may have misread. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure on that effect. Why did they summon that in attack mode? Banish all monsters on the field, then special summon as many monsters as possible that were banished by this effect to their owner's field, face up or in face down defense position. I mean, yeah, can't do anything with the link monsters other than summon them in face up attack position because they're link monsters. Okay, didn't get the chance. Oh, I don't... Pretty sure I can only activate that effect once per turn anyway. But I guess, I don't know, is that... Oh, no. I guess, yeah, I guess since it was summoned back to the field, I could have activated it. None of my Gladiator Beasts can be destroyed by battle because Darius is on the field. I think. Yes. Not that it does very much, but... Flavian Cobblestein with Gladiator Beast just to get an extra Gladiator Beast monster on field. Doesn't do much, but... Effect's still negated, so I'm not gonna even try to activate it, because that could trigger some stuff. That was a weird call. Yeah, because I have Darius, that means that none of my Gladiator Beasts can be destroyed by battle. Okay, what do I think? I just bring out Bestiari. Getting rid of a call by doesn't actually do very much for me in this instance. Oh. Oh, I see. Special summon by attributing all face-up monsters on the field that activated their effects this turn in your opponent's monster zone. Ah. Interesting. Monsters, normal specials. Right. Well, can at least get rid of. I can at least deny one effect activation. Ash Blossom, nice, nice. I'm gonna just go ahead and bring out Darius. yeah, bring out my second Darius so I can... Monster special summons on the field while this card is in your graveyard. You can target one fire monster you control and one monster your opponent controls, destroy them, and if you do, special summon this card. Let's just, yeah, shut that down. Although I don't know if that means that they can still activate it another time this turn. Well, we're gonna find out. I shouldn't have summoned that from my graveyard, because even if I wanted to use its effect, it would have been better for me to, No, actually, summoning it from my graveyard was kind of a good idea, because they couldn't shut it down with Called By. I don't... Because I could... Yeah, no. I could try and summon out... Yeah, I could have tried to summon out, what the heck is it? Gyzaris, but... Nah, GG, that was a... No, that was a good one. Yeah, that was a good game. Good one to end on. Alright, almost 17. Nice. Ooh, haha. Hoshiningen. All light monsters on the field gain 500 attack, also all dark monsters on the field lose 400 attack. Do they have one of those for every type, or for every attribute, or do they only have dark and light? I think they only have dark and light. Right. An inline skate. Some of these mates are wild. Okay. Yeah, no. I think that's, yeah, I think that's a perfect place to end this for tonight. Yeah, no. Thanks for joining me. Hope you had a good time. To those watching live or those watching the archive within the next 24 hours, I'll be hopefully doing chapter 2 of Deltarune tomorrow. Intended start time is 7:30 p.m. We'll see what happens. Yep. Alright, I've been Nyte Lyfe, your resident revenant VTuber, reborn again. Be safe, be well as you retreat back into the night, and as always, till we meet again.